Nation, I'm Sam here again from A Bear and a Bee Books, and today I wanted to highlight a new indie bookstore that I recently found. It's located in the Tampa Bay area in Florida, and it's called Wilson's Bookstore. It's one of the oldest bookstores in the Southeast United States. I read many different genres, so a place like that really appeals to me because I can find something in many different areas of my interest. So it was a really nice day. We went down and we spent some time looking around, and I found quite a few things, and the prices there are fairly reasonable as well. And it's also, I believe, still family owned, so it's been there a really long time. Wonderful experience, very personable staff, and they had a wonderful selection. So let's get started. I'll show you the books I picked up there. First off, I have one of the Signet classics. This is Sir Gawain and the Green Knight by Burton, Raffle. This also has a new introduction by Brenda Webster, and I just thought that the cover was really beautiful. I love green. I thought that was really pretty, and it was in really good shape, and it was only like $3.50. I definitely couldn't pass this one by. I believe it's like an epic poem. I've never actually read it. I've read things that reference it, but I've never read the original text itself, so this should be pretty exciting. This also has a new afterword by Neil D. Isaacs. Next, I picked up a short story collection, Short Shorts, an anthology of the shortest stories by Irving Howe and Elena Wiener Howe. This piqued my attention because it has some really interesting authors in it. There's Leo Tolstoy, Giovanni Verga, James Joyce, Ernest Hemingway. So there's some really interesting names collected in this. Next one is one of the Modern Library classics. It's another one that I didn't have here in my collection. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, of course by Mark Twain. I have some other classics in these editions, and I think they're really nice. I like the dark gold spine here. This one was in great shape, so I thought I'd pick that up. Next, I picked up The Portable Veblen by Elizabeth Mackenzie. This came up for one of the book awards, I think last year. I think it was the Baileys, but I remember being interested in this, but I wasn't sure. I kept thinking, should I order it, but then I saw it there, and it had a great price, and it was in really good shape, so I just couldn't pass it up, so I grabbed myself a copy. Next is another classic. I do have some other books by this author, but I hadn't found a copy of this particular book that I really loved, and this one's beautiful. It's very old. I believe it's E.M. Foster, A Room with a View, and this copy here, let me see if I can find the publication date. I think this is one of the older copies. Okay, so not as old as I thought, but it's still a really beautiful copy. This one was published in 1995 as a reprint, and it's really beautiful. It has this detail here on the back, and it's just a nice hardcover with this beautiful artwork on the front. Finally, a little bit about myself. My family, I'm mostly Portuguese from the Azores, but I'm 25% French Canadian as well. I myself, of course, was born in America. I believe I'm third generation on both sides of my family, especially the French side of my family. We know a lot of our roots. I believe that I have a family book that dates back to around the 1400s, so I know a lot about my history, which is really amazing, and one of my dad's cousins actually put that together, and it's really wonderful to have. Long story short, originally, even though my family was French Canadian, we came from Normandy in France, so I always have kind of a feel like a kinship to that part of the world. I found this book, and I also love the artist, so I couldn't pass it up. Monet in Normandy, and it's really beautiful. I've been using it as a coffee table book here at my house. Just beautiful, and there's a lot of information about the art and the artist. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm really happy to have this in my collection. It's something that I just plan on flicking through from time to time and just enjoying the beautiful art within. That is everything from my independent bookstore haul from Wilson's Bookstore here in Tampa Bay, Florida. I'll include their information below in case you're ever in the area and you want to give a stop by. Like I said, I really enjoyed my time there. I do buy books online, and I do go to the large box stores sometimes, but I most enjoy finding new independent stores to give business to. So that was a really nice day. Anyway, thanks for being here with me again today. I hope you enjoyed everything you've seen. If you'd like to see more, please go ahead and click subscribe down below. And if you've read any of these books, let me know in the comments box as well. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much. Farewell for now. Bye-bye.